Okay, good morning one and all. So the last class we started the new lesson Africa. Today I am going to continue the same, okay, the continuation of the lesson. So last class I told you about the regions, okay. Already you know this is example for globe, okay. Just think that I am not as artist as you. This is 0 degree. It is known as equator. Clear? 0 degree latitude equator. This is the north of equator, okay, 23.5 degree north. Its name is already you know Tropic of Cancer. Same way, equator south side we are having 23.5 degrees south. Its name is Tropic of Capricorn. Clear? Okay. Again, we are going to the north of equator. This is 66.5 degree north. Its name is Arctic Circle. Same way, downside the south of equator also we are having 66 degrees south. It is known as Antarctic Circle. And you know this is 90 degree north, that is North Pole. This is 90 degree south pole. Okay, this is the overall outline of a globe. Okay, 0 degree latitude, it is known as equator. 23.5 degree north, Tropic of Cancer. 66.5 degree north, Arctic Circle. 90 degree north, North Pole. Same way, 23.5 degree of south to equator, it is Tropic of Capricorn. 66.5 degree south, it is Antarctic Circle. 90 degree south, it is South Pole. Now, the last class I had told you the tropic region. Yes or no? Look. So the shade which I am shading is Tropic of So equators both side of the equators, north side up to Tropic of Cancer, equators south side Tropic of Capricorn. So this region is known as Tropic Region. Is it clear? Did you get me? Say equators, north and south, the region between Tropic of Cancer to Tropic of Capricorn. So the region between Tropic of Cancer, this one I told. That name of that region is Tropic Region. Now coming to temperate region, another region's name. The region between the tropics of and the temperate. Clear? So tropics and a polar region. Tropic region already I told you. Now listen, this we will give another one shade like this. Okay. Same way this. This is temperate. So the first one it is known as tropic. Now this is temperate. So clear? Equators, right side now. The region between Tropic of Cancer and Tropic of Capricorn, that is known as Tropic region. Again, the region between here 23.5 degree north, Tropic of Cancer to Arctic Circle, that is temperate. Same Tropic of Capricorn to Antarctic Circle, that is also temperate region. Now this one, it is polar region. Okay. Okay, I think you got it. Okay. So the region between Tropic of Cancer and Tropic of Capricorn, it is known as Tropic region. Then Antarctic Circle to Tropic of Cancer middle, that is temperate zone. Here also same. Then the polar regions. Okay. This is how we are dividing the areas. Now Kilimanjaro, I already told you the last class. Kilimanjaro, it is the highest peak in Africa. Okay. Sahara Descent also we discussed, I think, in the last class. Sahara Descent also, it is known as the region in the North Africa where no rivers we cannot see. Usually you know desert means Sahara, there will not be any water facility. So the Sahara Desert, the region in North Africa where no rivers are available and we cannot see anything, and receives very scanty rainfall. Scanty rainfall means very less. So already you know, suppose if it rains also, because of the heat which is coming through that sand, it will be evaporated, it will become gases before reaching the land. That's why in such desert areas the rains are very less. Maximum it will be less. Scanty means sometimes it may come. What it comes also, it will be very less. It may not be able to reach in the ground. Before that it will be evaporated because of the heat. Okay. So Sahara Desert, the biggest desert in the world, that is also situated in Africa. Okay. This region, north side of the Africa. Nile, name of one river. The only one river which crosses Sahara Desert, and it flows through Egypt. Most of the Egypt, I already told you, it is fully desert, like sand, Farvostat, everything you might have seen. Savannah, due to moderate rainfall, tall grasses grow in temperate zone. I told you, where is temperate zone? Here, this and this one. Okay. So in this temperate zone, due to some moderate rain means not too much, not too less, no more there, no less there, medium. So due to moderate rain or rainfall, tall grasses, not a tree, grasses which are very tall, it grow in this temperate zone, what I told you. And in some places these grasses are tall that even elephants can hide in them. So see the savannah grasslands, it is very famous. You might have studied in lower classes also. So due to moderate rainfall which is receiving in that temperate zone. Okay, this is temperate zone, I told you, this both. Due to moderate rain in temperate zone, very tall grasses are grown in that area. Some grasses means very tall. That means even Elephant you know how tall and how big. Even elephant can hide in such grasses, okay. So this also grow between grasses. And the region is known as savannah. Is it clear? Due to moderate rainfall, tall grasses are grown in that temperate zone, and some places these grasses are even tall. How much tall means even elephants can hide in them. Some also grow between the grasses, and this region is known as savannah region. And that is Sahara Desert. I told you about Kalahari Desert also. It is in southern part of Africa. Sahara Desert I told you in northern part of Africa. Kalahari Desert, that is also in African continent only. It is in south side of Africa. It is that desert is known as Kalahari Desert. Now, suppose we are taking the location of Africa. Africa, already you know, it is fully covered with oceans and seas only. Suppose we are taking Africa's boundaries. If we are looking, north side Mediterranean Sea. Okay, name of the sea. Africa's north side it is Mediterranean Sea. South side downside it is Atlantic Ocean. Then east side Red Sea and Indian Ocean. West side Atlantic Ocean. Okay. Once again I am telling the boundaries of Africa. Africa's north side Mediterranean Sea, south side Atlantic Ocean, east side Red Sea and Indian Ocean, and west side Atlantic Ocean. main lakes I told you which are Lake Victoria, that is in Tanzania. And coming to the climate or the other name of Africa, Africa is also known as the dark continent. Africa is the second largest continent. Now, three difficulties that the Europeans faced in reaching the interior parts of Africa. So Africa it is a vast area, and after Asia it is the second largest continent, as you know, I told you. So I told you many European people from England or from Germany or from France, the people used to come to the interior parts of Africa. Now what were the difficulties that the Europeans faced in reaching the interior parts of Africa? The main three difficulties that the Europeans faced in reaching the interior parts of Africa are: the first one, the Sahara Desert. I told you the biggest desert in the world. The Sahara Desert, filled with sand and hinders traveling further. Already you know, you might have visited our Godavari side for evening walk or evening sightseeing and everything. When we walk sometime in this sand, we may not be able to walk as smoothly as we walk in normal area. Such that the Sahara Desert it is extended in a large area. So that was the main obstacle for the Europeans to reach the interior parts of Africa. Okay, the Sahara Desert, it was filled with sand and hinders traveling further. Then the second one, arid climate. Arid climate is not suitable for settlement. Settlement means I told you how we are organizing ourselves to live in one particular area, that is called a settlement. So arid climate, that climate is not suitable for settlement. And the third one, dense forest. As there is more rainfall, forests are dense, very thick, tall trees. Each trees are very near. That is known as dense forest, which won't allow anybody to travel through them. So in dense forest you see, even the sunlight will not be able to reach the ground because fully covered with trees, grass, plants, leaves, everything. And in dense forest there will be poisonous snakes will be there, wild animals will be there, different kinds of creatures will be there. So the people were not able to go through the forest. Okay, these were the three main difficulties which faced the Europeans to reach the interior parts of Africa. So once again coming to the large two deserts of Africa, the Sahara Desert, first one. Sahara Desert in Africa extends in many places. Okay. The second one, the Kalahari Desert, that also is extending in different places of Africa. Now, I told you the climate. Okay, so the zone between the Tropic of Cancer and the Tropic of Capricorn, that means Tropic region. Tropic region climate, it is very hot. So the places which is near to the equator, it is hotter than the places when we are moving away from equator. Is it clear? Already you know. So this is equator. From equator, when you are moving either to the north side, near to the north pole, or from equator when we are coming to the south side, the temperature will be decreasing. So this area, that means equator's near areas which is known as tropic region, the temperature will be very hot. Okay? Now coming to the foreign companies, they bring new technologies and investment in mining and processing industries, thus creating employment for the local people. So already you know, multinational companies, they will come to the different areas. Suppose one company from England, they came to India and they started one big industry there. Of course, the local people, they may get some employment and everything. Same way, many foreign countries from Europe, many countries, they came to Africa and they started new technologies and they started new companies. Of course, they created employment to local people. However, they use cheap labor to make huge profits which are taken from the African people. Most of these companies are also careless. Cheap labor means they will take the people for work from this African people. They will give less salary and they will take more profit. And also they don't care about the environmental protection. Already you know how the environmental is important for our life. If the environment, that means the surroundings of our area, if it is damaged, it will affect our life. So these big industries and companies, they don't take much care about this environment protection. And they are making lot of damage to the environment. This is affecting the quality land and the life of the people of Africa. Olden times it was there, okay. But during the course of the country, the Africa, many countries, they fought for the freedom against the British rule, German rule, French rule, like that. Gradually gaining their independence from the control of European governments. New nations came up where the people have formed new governments. Of course, many Europeans still they have settled in Africa. But slowly African people are acquiring control. The African people are taking the control over their land, over their forest, over their mining, over the agricultural production and everything. So comparing to the last few years or when they were under the control of foreign colonies, like now most of the countries in Africa, they have gained freedom, they have got independence, they have started their own governments in each and every country. And also, though some Europeans are still settling in that area, the local people, that means the African people, they have taken the full control. Slow by slow, they are taking the gradual control in their hand over forest, over land, over production, everything, agricultural production, everything. So, slow by slow, the foreigners, that means The Europeans are losing the control over the African people. Okay. So the colonial masters means the people who colonized Africa like England, France, Italy. They exploited resources of these colonies. Whatever raw materials we are having there, everything they were taken. So after the World War II, most of the African and Asian, they started getting their own governments, like India got our government like that. They planned for the economic social development of the countries when they got freedom. Okay. So these are the points whatever we discussed today. Go through the points once again. We will continue the lesson for the next class. Have a nice time. Stay home. Stay healthy.